Everybody, look at what we are cooking today. Yeah, oyster soup. I guess some people call this oyster stew, but I call it Alright, let's do this. Alright, so let's do this. Of course, if you have access to freshly chucked oysters, it's always better. I've just chucked those, and so my hands are a little bit sore. I won't show you how to chuck oysters because I am no expert. So yeah, alright. A lot of butter. About, well, the recipe says like 5 tablespoons. Sorry guys, there you go. But I don't really have 2 dozen oysters there, so I'm just going to be using a little bit less. Alright, so you melt your butter, and then we are gonna make what the French call the roux, which basically is melted butter with a bit of flour in it. And it's gonna create some, well, I guess, a little paste, and then anyway, you're gonna see it's gonna thicken up the soup. Alright, butter, yeah, not melted yet. Alright. While it melts, because you don't want it to turn brown, let me just check the recipe here. So yeah, 5 tablespoons of butter, about 2 dozens of oysters, there you go, a 1/4 cup of flour, and you want to add it and mix. Where is my, there you go. I was looking for my little whisk, but I can't find it. Just get it. Here it is. Yeah, it works better with a whisk. That's a little bit more than a 1/4 cup, because I always like to have a bit more. And you want to let that get a little bit brown, not too much, just like, I don't know, just maybe like light coffee. Oh yeah, baby. And of course, you know, it's not a perfect roux like a cordon bleu would do, but yeah, you know, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Ah, there you go. I'm gonna add everything up. Alright, so yeah, 1/4 cup of flour, 4 to 5 tablespoons of butter, and after that I have like what, 1 small stick of celery. You can add 2 if you want. You can also add some carrots if you wanted to. I didn't have any carrots, so I'm not adding any. That's a shallot. It was a big one like that. And that's garlic. And there you go. Yeah. Gonna let it brown a little bit more than that. It takes more time than I thought. Oh, and by the way, this is the first time I ever do a roux, so you know, there's nothing to it. And after that, there's what, like a cup of milk, and maybe 1/2 cup of cream, and a bit of pepper, to add a little bit of kick. And I guess that's it. Alright, so it took me about a minute, I guess, and look at that. It has the same color as a light coffee. Hope you can see that. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna add my onions and my celery. Go. Yeah, and you want to stir that up. I'm gonna add my, oh man, the smells. I'm gonna add my hot pepper right now. I'm gonna lower the heat a little bit because it's kind of going crazy in there. Oh man, does that smell ever good. Alright, once the heat dies down a little bit, I'm gonna cook that for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, just to make all the veggies a bit softer. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so it's been about that 2 to 3 minutes. Well, yeah, maybe 2 minutes. Adding my garlic. There you go. Because, you know, garlic doesn't like to be roasted that much in a pan. And if you could get the smells in here. Oh man. Oh, alright. I'm gonna take the juices from my oysters and just drop that in. And I know for somebody who doesn't, well, who just looks at the look of the oysters and doesn't look that much appetizing, but it really is. Yeah, I'm just stirring up, so, well, there wouldn't be any lumps at this stage. Oh man, is pretty thick. Right, now let's turn that to medium heat. And I got my cream. And where's the milk? There's the milk. Because you don't really want this to be boiling up. So, and again, I'm just, you know, adding it. Just going with the feeling I got from the soup. If you don't want it to be as rich, well, don't add the cream, just add milk. The roux is gonna make it thick anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna add like half the cream. It's already pretty rich. And instead I'm gonna add more milk. Yeah, like that. Alright, look at those beautiful colors. Alright, I'm gonna add a good pinch of salt. Like that. A bit of pepper. You can use white pepper if you don't want too much color in it. And of course, the oysters. Just want to give it a little shimmer there. Alright, it is ready. I just left the pot on the stove with the heat off for maybe like 5 minutes afterwards. And yeah, just want to show you the oysters. Yeah, look at that. Aren't they beautiful? They're just cooked to perfection, which is they're not too hard. And yeah. Alright, maybe my bowl is a bit too big. Ah, you know what? It's pretty beautiful, eh? Normally, and yes, it is a pretty rich dish, in case you didn't notice, with all the butter and the cream. Could add a little bit of parsley on that. I'm not a big fan of parsley. So just for a bit of color, let's add a little touch of paprika. Oh yeah, baby. And now, just get a spoon, like that. Just gonna taste that. Oh wow, that is good. Alright, see everybody, if you can find yourself some freshly chucked oysters, or just chuck them yourself, or I guess you can find them in a pot. You could buy those in a pot, could be good. Not as good as my fresh oysters, but yeah. No. Alright, see everybody.